Thank you, Malika. Welcome back to Indianapolis. Well, the Indy 500 is over. Pacer fans hoping their team season will not be over tonight. Another heartbreaking defeat for them in Game 3. They're now facing elimination. Celtics with more crunch time play, and now they're one win away from the NBA Finals. We welcome you to Courtside, presented by Pronamel. Celtics not the only team up 3-0. Same thing in the West. Dallas, what a win last night. And the Mavericks also one win away from the NBA Finals. Well, Lisa, they're playing against a Boston Celtics team on a magical run so far. They still have not lost on the road in these playoffs, 5-0. A sixth straight win on the road has them in the finals. Pacers, Celtics, Game 4 next.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by New Pronamel Repair Mouthwash. Actively repairs enamel beyond brushing alone.
Yes, because I'm going to back up my point that this guy's always in the right body position defensively. Look at him scramble, stay in front, make that player try to shoot over him, and use my elite skills as a shot blocker. Derek White doing some things early for Boston. You wonder, does a team down 3-0 want to show up and fight? Do they want to take a plane ride? Do they want to keep their season alive? The fight early has been solid.
Brought to you by Starry Lemon Lime. Every year it seems teams are setting three-point records. Celtics tied their own record from last year. 8 players with over 100 three-point field goals made. The game has changed so much. It used to be just a handful of guys. Now the roster up and down. JJ, you did it 9 times.
So this movement creates some confusion. They switch a little bit too late. Beautiful chase action from the Pacers and the feathery touch over Derek White. 2-point game. TJ's bringing it.
The starting point guard likes what the backup point guard's doing for the second straight game.
It's absolutely fearless is Andrew Nembhard. Expanded opportunity because no Tyrese Halliburton. He said, guess what? I'm not bad myself. A couple of threes, Nembhard right there.
Calls timeout.
Jaylen Brown in transition. Wants to get to his right hand. If you don't load multiple bodies to the basketball, bad things happen to your defense.
So here's the quick switching we're talking about. Pick and roll with Derek White to get the matchup. But look at what Tatum does. He feels that pressure from the backside, gives it up at the perfect time. Wow.
12 points here in the second, 16 more points here in the first half. And the Pacers back within 1.
Well, we saw Drew Holiday split a few defenders on the other end. Aaron Nembhard splits a couple, and then the runner from the free throw line.
Well, it's only been a couple of games, but the way he's played here in his first conference final, Nembhard is a future star. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum, a current star, he's got 16. 2 quarters complete, 1-point game.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals, presented by AT&T, are brought to you by Google Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google.
Welcome back to Eastern Conference Finals, and they're presented by AT&T. Game 4. Right now, a 1-point lead for the Celtics. We're set to start the third quarter. Tonight's first half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet. JJ?
Rick Carlisle told us the Indiana Pacers are a concept team, not a set play team. They're a hard team to game plan for because they make quick decisions, they change ends, and they're always looking to get downhill and into the paint, Doris.
And that speed is hard to keep up with, particularly if they're random, but they're special situations, the baseline out of bounds, sideline out of bounds. This a little bit more about play design, and they have been exceptional scoring in those special situations. Isaiah Jackson showing a thing or two off the bounce.
Meanwhile, if there was any...
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals, presented by AT&T, are brought to you by Google Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. And Disney and Pixar's new movie Inside Out 2, only in theaters June 14th. Get tickets now.
Tonight's thrilling moment is driven by Nissan, DB.
Andrew Nembhard said he believes one of his strengths is reading and playing off his teammates. In this instance, he's reading off what appears to be a very passive Celtics defense. He's walking right into a three, JJ.
There isn't really a sense of urgency right now for the Boston Celtics. You think about what changed midway through that third quarter of Game 3 when the Boston Celtics...
As Rick Carlisle calls timeout. 3:10 remaining. Pacers trying to stay alive and live to play another day. Well, let's zoom into one of tonight's highlights brought to you by Google Pixel.
Derek White just does so many things beyond scoring a basketball that impact winning. Made his second straight all-defensive team to steal, to the transition dunk, draws an offensive foul on Miles Turner. The pursuit of the basketball, not giving up on the play, the block from behind on TJ, then just keeping the basketball alive, giving his team another opportunity.
Dax Arbor immediately waves it off McConnell. Just a split second too late, and that ends the third quarter. Tried it, but after the buzzer. Fourth quarter coming up. Can the Pacers get to a Game 5?
The Pacers bench providing the spark and a lift. It was Obi Toppin in the third. It's TJ McConnell to start the fourth.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals are presented by AT&T. All season long, AT&T has been connecting diehard fans to once-in-a-lifetime NBA opportunities. These special moments have brought fans closer to the NBA than ever before. AT&T, connecting changes everything.
False timeout as the Celtics right back within 4.
This is beautiful from Drew Holiday. He knows TJ McConnell's in a shift on Jason Tatum. Just a simple slot cut to create some space. He's wide open. Celtics down 4. We got 6:52 to go. Well, prior to those chaotic possessions before the timeout, Celtics were down 4, and it's their two stars getting them to an even game. Jason Tatum with the blow-by on Obi Toppin. And this move from Jaylen Brown, a legal step-through, and the touch on the floater.
29 for Brown, 26 for Tatum, plus 12 rebounds. Celtics still have 2 timeouts remaining. Pacers have 1. Each team right now with a foul to give.
This is a learning moment for all of them. And I want to make a comment on the Boston Celtics and their reaction to getting back to the NBA Finals. The joy and emotion, winning never gets old in the NBA.
So a sweep for Boston. Maybe the most competitive sweep we've seen in a long time. Our producer Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our outstanding ESPN crew. Of course, for Doris, JJ, and Lisa. Sports Center coming up next. They'll have the Eastern Conference Trophy presentation. This is Mike Breen saying goodbye as the Celtics defeat the Pacers in 4 and are headed to the NBA Finals.
Eastern Conference Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown, and to the 2024 Eastern Conference champion, Boston Celtics. Scott, back to you in the studio.